You're not gonna do that.
The tallest.
Yeah, you gonna buck the height.
Well, 8'1", yeah.
Yeah, you gonna buck the speed, buck the shoot. Everything
Buck
gonna be
the
a
handle,
99.
buck
Buck everything is 99, right?
He's 11 foot.
Then when he come on the court, he's the tallest. That's who Victor Wembanyama is right there. It's crazy.
That's crazy. And if LeBron can use his power at any point, now's the time.
Right.
You know what I'm
They
saying?
didn't use them picks. What?
Use that star power now. Whatever he get Travis to the next wherever he go to, get on the phone still with that man. Take him to dinner, take him to lunch, take him to the clubs, whatever you gotta do.
Listen, man, he going
You know what I'm saying?
you
I need to hear that bing, bing.
You gonna hear
You
gonna hear breaking news. You gonna hear breaking news. LeBron and Club Sports signed Victor Wembanyama.
Yo, Beth. That shit crazy.
On a Saturday, it's All Even with your boy Barry Grant. You can catch me on Instagram and Twitter at All Even Podcast. You can listen to the show on Megaphone as well as Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google. I'm all over the place, man. And trust me, go to YouTube, hit that subscribe button, like, share, and comment, because the page is growing, baby. Also, check out that GRYD network. Hit the GRYD socials. The GRYD network is my network, my podcast network. You know, shouts out to the creators there. You know, lots of good stuff going on. You know, I got to shout out the crew. Nicole, Silent Assassin, is in the building. Claw came to work today.
How are you?
You know?
Big fan.
I told you I didn't approve that PTO last week, so
I
I don't know how that's going to work out. We're going to have to...
Well, end of the year budget.
Okay, cool. Jimmy, the super intern's in the building. I don't want to turn to my left yet because, you know, there's too much star power in this building today. You know, we got DJ G Money's in the house. What's going on, man?
What's up? What's going on, man?
Yeah. You know, I've been trying to get you here for a while, but you know, you're a busy man. You know,
A little bit. This is nice, man.
I appreciate you.
I like this.
Yeah.
Like, so when I walked in, I was just like, woo.
Yeah, it feels like a real studio.
Yeah, it
You
is.
know? It is a real studio.
Yeah, what are you talking about? It feel like
I mean, like, you know, it's in my humble abode. So, you know, sometimes when
I
people
wasn't sure
come
if you
to
exposed that to the people.
that's fine.
Okay.
That's fine.
That's why I
they
said
don't know where it's at. You know what I mean?
Of course. They can't find us. They can't find us
They
luxury
don't know.
over here.
Yeah, we completely off the grid.
We're not
You know
in
what I
the
mean?
Bronx.
We're not in the Bronx. But lots to get into today, man. You know,
Yes,
we're
sir.
definitely going to talk about some NFL stuff, Thursday night football. We got NBA preseason. We're gonna talk about the Lakers. You know, we big Laker fans.
Facts.
We're gonna
I
talk
should've worn a
about
Lakers shirt today.
Yeah. You should have had something on, man. Come on, man. You missed a memo, man.
Yeah, I should.
We're gonna talk about Victor Wembanyama. Everybody's talking about him. Dwight Howard is considering retiring, which is interesting. Definitely want to ask you about that whole LeBron Kareem retirement thing. Not retirement thing, like their little issue that they have. Like there's kind of no love lost on either side. You know what I'm saying? The Draymond Green fight. That's definitely big news. You know what I'm saying? We had a crazy leak in regards to that.
That got crazy.
And then the greatest segment on the planet, Dummy of the Week.
Dummy, yeah.
So before we get into all that, you know, welcome to the show, G. Like I said,
Thank you.
you know, if you want to give out your socials and all that.
Yeah, man. On Instagram at DJGMoneyOfficial, YouTube.com/DJGMoney. You know, that's where everything is at, man. The link tree's in the bio.
Yes, sir.
You know, we here, man. Big Queens, big fan of the show.
Definitely, I appreciate you, man.
I seen the grind from the beginning, so
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
I'm happy to be invited back.
Nah, I appreciate you, man.
You know, it's definitely dope, man. The upgrade is crazy. Like I said, I love the space.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
The team,
I mean,
you know
the
what I'm
last time you was here, or last time you was on the show, you know, we was at my boy's studio out in Brooklyn.
Brooklyn Giant,
You know,
yeah.
shout out to Deep Julian and Docs out there.
Shout out to
giving
them.
me the opportunity for that. So
That was dope too. But
that was definitely.
But this just feels like, you know what I'm saying? Like this is you right here.
Yeah, man. It's a lot of work. You know, a lot of work in regards to putting it in the work and all that stuff. But you know, shouts out to Nicole, you know, Claw, Jimmy. You know, they all make it very comfortable.
Right.
You know,
This
guest
guy looks
comes
a
in.
little familiar. I feel like I know him from somewhere. I'm not sure. It's
Right.
just- he has a familiar face.
Yeah. You know. People say they know Claw and then they don't know Claw.
They
you
don't
know,
know.
it's just-
Yeah, I could. I might. I don't know.
Yeah.
Is he from?
you seen him around?
He's from the Bronx, I think, or something like that.
I think so. Yeah.
Might be that.
Gun Hill Road, boy.
Well, definitely much success to the, your DJ career, and
thank you,
you got Flip the Script, which is definitely a real legit podcast out there. It's one of my favorites.
Oh, thank you.
Should be a lot of people's favorites out there in regards to
shout to Queen's Flip.
Yeah, shout out to Queen's Flip. But before we get into any sports, me and Claude were having a conversation off camera because he's a fucking nut.
Oh, okay.
Right? So, he always wants to, play the villain role. I don't appreciate it because I like to play the villain role, but with him, I can't do that.
He's trying to take your spot.
Yeah, he trying to, I don't appreciate it. So,
slander.
How dare
so the
he
fact,
do that?
we were talking about Kanye, and we understand the whole Kanye situation over the past week and change, right? The whole White Lives Matter shirt, and then he went on IG and just went on a rant. I think it was either yesterday or the day before. What are your thoughts about that whole thing, G?
Well, Kanye is Kanye. You know what I'm saying? He's been Kanye. This new Kanye is this new Kanye. He's been wilding for the longest now. So, I think with him, me personally, I honestly don't pay attention to that part of Kanye. I'm actually a Kanye fan. I'm an old school Kanye fan.
You still on the music side?
I'm still, so I separate it. You know what I'm saying? So when I see the rants online, I see the craziness with him, and the family stuff and this stuff and White Lives Matter, and he's talking about Lizzo. He's talking about Lizzo. I just kind of block it out, honestly. I still go to the car. I still bump Kanye.
Facts.
And I still recite line for line. I still go in and like nothing happened. So
yeah, I'm still there too. I'm still there with a college dropout. Like, I still look at him like that. But when I hear fucking shit that be coming out of his mouth, I'm like, yo, what is wrong with you, man?
I think he's missing some pieces.
He gotta be, and that's what I'm telling Claude. And Claude's like, it's art, bro. It's art.
Wait, so Claude thinks that the rants that he going is art.
Yes.
He's calling that art.
Yes.
No.
That's what you said, bro.
I said, you asked me about the shirt, and come to find out the shirt is an off-white shirt.
Right.
You want me to bring
Tell the story. Go ahead.
Virgil brand off-white.
Okay.
Copy. It's an off-white shirt. So it's a whole lot of narrative. I see the marketing and everything that's going on. Me personally, you get what I'm saying? Your man over here already think I got the metal bowl over my head and
yes,
the aluminum
do.
foil, and I turn off the microwave when I take a shower and shit like that. Like,
listen, the cameras was acting crazy when you came down here.
Yo, I'm a different frequency, baby.
See, the cameras was acting wild crazy. We had Nicole like, I don't understand what's going on with the cameras. Like, there's there's a problem here. Yeah, exactly. As soon as you come here.
That's it.
As soon as you come here.
Nicole, can you add that effect when you I'm sizzling the whole shit right
but
now.
He's on that, and I get that side of it. You know what I'm saying? I understand the whole art part of it with that. But when you talk about the rants that he be going on, like, he went on this whole rant about, threatening the dude from Louis Vuitton. It was just like, dude, like, what are you doing?
I don't agree with nothing he's doing.
Yeah.
I mean, some things shouldn't be on social media anyway.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Some things is for if you want to address certain people, it's, obviously there's ways to do it. I always feel like as a man, you got a problem with somebody, you handle it
Right.
man to man, face to face. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I got a problem with you, I'm not going to be on my podcast or on Instagram.
Right.
Like, yeah, or even podcast, blah, 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 blah. And studio is, it's all right, but I don't, I'm going to come, look, it's here. So Kanye he's wilding.
There's something wrong with it. And the thing is, I was telling Claude, like, he's so big that he got to understand that when he says things, people listen.
Facts.
So for him to use his platform in a derogatory way don't make sense for him, because he don't need to go that route. You know what I'm saying? Like, he needs to be spreading positive messages where he don't have to be doing this messy shit. Like, the whole Pete Davidson shit was messy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then here comes Claw. Art.
Art. So you said
that's art.
How was that art?
That's why I asked him. That's why I asked him.
My whole POV is not all of his art. The personal factors of all that's not the art. It's the stuff that released. The song. I'm talking about the songs. The game verse that he had.
Right.
Where he was saying whatever he said about Pete Davidson dying. There was artwork that he put out saying Skeet is dead or whatever the hell. Talking about, like, all these things that he put in motion is technically considered art. The badgering somebody and all that ain't got nothing to do with the whole overall scenario as far as it being art.
Wait, so
that's just a personal relationship that is public.
So you're okay with him like bashing someone or whatever he's doing, venting or going on rants, as long as it goes into like an art form afterwards?
That's what I asked him. That's the same thing I asked him, bro.
And I would say, me personally, as a fan of the music,
right.
yes, because I'm gonna get the truest motion from him from that moment. I'm gonna hear you from what you were just going through, talking about your divorce and talking to the person that just is with your wife right now, and you can't, quote unquote, see your kids for the situation. And if you take that and you didn't violate that man physically, you didn't line him up, you didn't kill him, you didn't do nothing, you just put it in art. And if you have media manipulation on your side, then shit, why not? But what do I know? I'm just a guy.
But like, why?
Metalhead.
But him putting it into music and art, like, what is that? I guess
it's still therapeutic.
You expressing yourself.
Exactly.
Therapeutic for who?
And art and what is art? Art is
not for
expression.
me.
Not for people.
So
If I was out to pull up on him, it's like I'm not gonna lie to you. Like that's like you going too far.
And you would have had to relax if you did that.
So I'd be the crazy one.
You would.
But
See?
he probably, I'm pretty sure he know Pete ain't pulling up on him. So
See,
he gonna,
that's that whole
he gonna do what he doing,
thing.
and that's it.
I don't like this situation in our society where a burglar can come into your house, right? Burglar come into your house and they can plot to rob you, and if they run out of your house and you shoot them on the lawn, you can be committed. You can be like convicted for murder. You came into my house, man.
What Jay-Z said, if I shoot you, I'm brainless. But if you shoot me, I'm famous.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Come on, man. I mean, listen. Here's the conclusion of this whole thing, right? Claw's crazy. And Kanye's crazy.
And here's my conclusion. It's all legal.
It's all Leo. Oh, that was good. That was good. I like that,
right?
That was nice. That's nice.
So yeah, man. So I mean, let's move on to some basketball stuff. It's not some basketball stuff. Let's move on to the football stuff. Thursday night football, we had the Denver Broncos going against, what was the team?
Seattle.
No, it wasn't Seattle.
Yeah.
It was the Colts.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it was Colts.
You're right.
Colts win 12-9 in OT. And G, I know you don't follow football, but we got to cover. It was one of the worst games
Really?
we've ever seen.
Ever.
Wow.
Like, it was bad because it was poor quarterback play. Nobody was catching no passes. Nobody was throwing any great passes. It was a poorly officiated. It was a poorly coached. It was a poorly just ran game. Everything was just bad. It was so bad that the Denver Broncos were at home. And mind you, they go into the overtime now, so the game's not over. You had fans leaving the fucking stadium before OT. They were like, we're done. I seen enough.
Wow.
So normally fans will stick around and be like, hey, I'm going to support my team and see if they win. Yo, they were
It was up.
They seen enough for 4 quarters, like, I'm going home. So, and the reason why there's such backlash with the Denver Broncos is because Russell Wilson is one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL.
That's the
right?
team he's on.
Right. He went from
Seattle
to the Denver Broncos.
Gotcha.
So he signed this big contract, $245 million, right?
It's 47.
Yeah, I mean, 45, 47, same shit, right?
Round it.
But, and he's not performing well. He's playing bad. So Denver's like, yo, we got sold a fucking lemon. You know what I'm saying? It's like, he's trash. You know what I'm saying? So, like, that's the dynamic now. Now, we can be able to put this into, like, real life context. Like, if you buy something or you get sold a bag of lemons or think that this is supposed to be something and it doesn't end up being what you thought it was, like, how should the team or the business go about it? You know what I'm saying?
Tough. That's tough.
Yeah, because it's like, somebody comes through and says, yeah, I got this connect, I got this situation, and then you're banking on everything that this person is saying. They come through and none of that shit is true.
And you spend in the bag.
And you spent the bag. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
The whole bag.
So that's 245?
245
for
million.
the year or how long?
Nah, for like a length of like 7 years or something like that.
Years.
Okay,
But they
okay.
also like traded mad picks
And they
for
traded
him,
a whole
too.
bunch of like draft capital too.
So they gave a double-edged sword.
Right.
You know what I mean? Trying to get this guy who's going to
So mind you, Denver spent all that money on him, right? And they gave up all those picks for him too. And they're not seeing the fruits of their labor. You feel what I'm
Right.
saying? So like at this point, I mean, it's still early in the season. It's only 5 games. They're 2-3, but is it time to worry? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's facts.
It's time.
Yeah.
All right, so I know I don't watch football, but I know how they run under the play of live. So, but how long is the football season usually? Right now, you say
3-2. 17 games
17
now.
games.
17 games, and he's already thinking up 5 games.
5 games. So half of the season's already going. Well, a third of the season's already going. Yeah.
I'm trying to think what I would do as a coach or a manager in this situation.
And mind you, the coach sucks too.
Oh,
They got a new coach and he ain't shit.
He don't help.
I don't. Me personally, I never blame the coaches when the team is bad. I always feel like it's the coaches. I mean, it obviously it helps, but
Players got to play.
I look at the players first before the coach. I don't understand why they fire coaches so fast. Like when something.
Well, I mean, it's the easiest thing to do because you can't really you can't switch out players every year. So the easiest scapegoat is to fire the coach.
Yeah, but the players are on the field or on the court. You know what I'm saying?
Agree.
So the coach got to give them some time to get used to the players of the system. Let them figure it out. I feel like. But anyway, back to homeboy. Yeah, damn. So could they trade him mid-season?
Nah.
Right.
When you invest that much into one person, bro, you got to stick it out.
So they stuck.
I watch a lot of your stuff coming up. I never met you before, but I watch a lot of your stuff, and I've realized that I've seen you say you're like a Future fan.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh.
So I don't really think what you're saying is kind of plausible. You get what I'm saying, dude? Like, the whole Ciara thing. It's a lot. So I think you're speaking from a portion of Tony Montana.
Oh, so you think I'm biased because I'm a Future fan?
I'm not gonna say it.
Claude trying to set me up.
This is how we do things here.
Claw's a piece of work. I'll tell you that right now.
I wasn't even thinking about that, but now
it's embedded.
Wow. They stuck with him. That's over.
Yeah, now they stuck.
The season's done.
And the thing is, too, with him, there's a lot more vitriol towards him because of who he is. Right. So he's not a bad guy, right? But a lot of people look at Russ as he's fake. Like he has this persona that's not real, right? Like somebody told the story where they were at some awards and people are pulling up and everybody's like happy to see the person that's asking questions and trying to get a word out. And Russ and Ciara pull up, right? And they kind of like bypass all of that, like, oh, yeah, we not talking to nobody. So it's like he has this Hollywood persona about him, but yet he wants to come off as happy-go-lucky and G Willie and we're gonna be there and God first and all this shit. But like,
trash.
But people look at him as like, nah, I know who he is, and that's not who he is. He's more fake. So when he struggles, you got a lot of people coming out that are saying, yeah, this is who he is, and they're not really supporting him the way you would think that an ex-teammate would support a teammate. You know what I'm saying?
That's tough, though. I mean, he's dealing. I'm not trying to cover up. I don't know, but he's dealing with a lot as far as like he's one of the players that's in the spotlight more so on both sides of the spectrum, like the sports side and the media side. Right. So he has to walk into the field and with that mentality and that pressure on him to perform for the people who watch football and don't watch football. Like,
now, of course,
that's Ciara's man. Let me see what he's gonna do. And, he's trash, and they're ready to bomb him. You know what I'm saying? So it could be that.
Yeah, I mean, listen,
it could be the pressure, but if he's that good, he should be able to handle the pressure.
Exactly. Like, he's been here before. Like, he's been in a good organization. He's now in another really good organization with better weapons that he had last time. So, I mean, listen, it's still early. Still got to try to give him a chance to figure it out. But what we seeing right now, he
ain't looking good.
He looking real bad. He looking real bad.
Say word in the future, he got a chance.
Oh man, let me take my first shot because y'all trying to get me.
Say word in the future, he got a shot, man.
Oh my God,
we can drink on that show.
Nah, you go ahead, man. Go ahead, crack it.
Where's your drink? You got toast up for the Olive? You want the cores or something? I bought you some cores. You don't want.
Listen, I'm not trying to give them no sponsorship, man. They're not paying me.
Oh, you want some drink? You want some beverage? I'll turn my drink around.
You can give me something, man. That's all right. That's fine.
You want to toast up with this one? What you want to do with this one?
After the break, man. After the break.
I'll wait for you then. Wait for you. I'm trying to get spicy in here. We got to bring the future conversations and all that.
Listen, man, Claude brings it out of us, man. You know what I mean?
Oh, my God.
She said.
That's what she said? Yeah, so, I mean, so that's the whole situation with the Thursday night football game. I would do NFL picks. What do you think about NFL picks?
I think it's a good idea.
Yeah, we do NFL picks, man. So let's get into the NFL picks after the break.
Yo, it's your man DJ G Money from that Flip the Script podcast. You see it? We in the studio right now. Flip, shut up. Yeah. Oh, listen. Shout out to the All Even podcast. My man Barry Grant Jr. What's up, man? What happened? What you want to say to the people?
Shout out somebody else's podcast.
Yeah, let me get the joint. What's up?
All Even.
All Even podcast.
Yo, it ain't even up here, boy. We put this go something. All Even. Yo, you. Oh my God. What's up with you, man? Now you. Well, that's a shout out. You keeping this?
Yeah, keep all that. You want to jump
All
in the
Even
camera?
podcast, right?
Yeah, All
Shout out
Even.
to All Even podcast, right? All Even. That's your man.
My man.
All right, shout out to All Even podcast.
100%. He cool. Is he cool? Let me see. Is he cool?
G. What is it, G? Oh. Shout out, G. Oh.
Welcome back, y'all. So, got my man G in the house.
Yes, sir.
How do you feel about concussions? Like the NFL, I know you don't watch football, but it's a big deal right now in regards to a lot of players are getting severe concussions to the point where, you know, they're not able to walk. They got to get helped off the field. You know, there's a quarterback in Miami that, you know, there's a big investigation going on right now in regards to how the team handled it, NFL protocol. So what are your thoughts about like concussions in regards to sports? Like we can just kind of broaden it and see how that impact, like what you would like to see in regards to sports, how they handle their concussion issues.
Well, I mean, for me, first of all, like, you know, growing up, my parents always told me that, you know, I've always, you know, there's like, yo, football is dangerous, concussions, da. So I've always stayed away from that. I'm just like, I don't even play the sport. I might play catch a little bit, that's it. But I remember even in high school, when I first started high school, they sent the letter home saying, "Oh, we got football tryouts coming up soon." I was like, ripped it up. Like, no, like, I'm not.
Don't even try it.
Because of concussions and the injuries, I was just like, nah. Like, I played ball. I mean, we injured playing basketball too, but
you ever had a concussion playing ball?
Nah,
never.
I'm fortunately, I never got no bad, no like real bad injuries. I had like ankle twist, foot, you know, swollen, whatever, like stuff like that. You said I got dunked on?
Oh, knock on wood.
Well, you ever had a concussion?
I think I might have had one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was like never like deemed a concussion. It's one of those like.
Yeah, shake it off type of shit.
Yeah,
like they give you the smelling salt and tell you get the fuck out of there.
But yeah, so I always felt like, you know, concussions with football, so I stayed away. So as far as like now it's getting worse, I just, you know, I don't know. I can't even. I'm not even sure how they allowed to play the sport.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, even my son wants to play football, and I'm like, all right, cool. If you play football, flag football. Or, you know what I'm saying? We're not doing no crazy contact because I don't need no kind of, you growing up and having to deal with possible concussion. It's like, I feel like it's dangerous.
I mean, yeah, I agree. I mean, the thing is with this sport is that it doesn't matter what they do. Doesn't matter what type of new age helmets they put in, what scientific breakthroughs they find, it's still somebody running at you at full speed while you're not running at them in full speed and you're absorbing that contact. You can't stop that.
It's still a possibility.
Yeah, like you're never going to be able to eliminate concussions out of football. You know what I'm saying? And it's one of those things where it's like, what's the line? Right? Like, what's the line? Like, people, even still, like, even back in the day, you know, shake it off, right? Get back out there and do what you got to do. But we're still seeing that to a degree now, where it's like, okay, go into the blue tent. You're going to go do a couple of tests, right? And then they'll pass you, clear you to get back into the game, or they'll rule you out. But you're right back out there the following week most times. Most times. You're right back out there in the next game. Like, you know, I talked about the Tua situation. Like, he got his bell rung on a Sunday, right? They had a short week and played on a Thursday, and he was out there and got hit again. and got hit even worse
and
the next time.
You know it's bad when like your hands
like his hands like froze up,
stuck.
Oh nah.
You know what I'm saying, on the floor.
It hit a nerve somewhere.
Yeah, so it's like
you're tapped. Like
so for that, it's like they're never gonna be able to find anything to deal with that unless you're gonna like put them in bubble wrap, and even then. It still ain't gonna fucking matter.
Still, yeah.
So it's like, but it just goes to show you in regards to football, it now being our national pastime, right? That nobody gives a fuck. They don't care about players getting hurt. As long as they can get their football, they don't care.
Right.
The NFL feels that way. The doctors feel that way. The owners feel that way. Even the players feel that way. Because even though they might get concussed and knocked the fuck out, they'll be fine, and they'll still tell you, I'm ready to go back out there. Right. So, at what point is this whole protocol thing bullshit?
I mean, it's tough, too, because, these athletes are professional. They're top of the top, top of the top. Game, and they're getting top of the top pay. So, concussion, we all know is something that's very, severe, but they're still. It's like I feel like in their mind they probably think, okay, if I sit out or I get put out for the concussion, I'm losing the bag. I got family, I got houses to pay for, cars and this and that. So it's like I'm back in the game.
Yeah,
but
and a lot of football players, I don't know, like not many people know how they get paid. They get paid every week.
Facts.
Really?
They get paid on Tuesdays.
Yeah,
it's on Tuesday.
They get paid on Tuesdays.
Oh wow.
So they'll really get that. Like they got it. If they don't play, they don't really get paid most times. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Depending on what their contracts are.
And the way it's structured is that, if you out for a certain amount of time, like obviously you get your guaranteed money, but teams could be able to just cut you.
Yep. And bonuses, they get bonuses too.
Because like,
they get a certain amount of money.
Because like with football, G, it's not like basketball, right? Where a dude signs for $85 million. All of that $85 million is guaranteed no matter if he plays or not.
Right.
With football.
Baseball too.
Baseball too, exactly. Like with football, they'll get a contract of $80 million, but they're fighting for the guaranteed money. So whether I play or not, get hurt or whatever, I'm guaranteed this amount. So they might sign an $80 million contract and fight for $35 million guaranteed. So that $35 million is in the bag. That 80, that the remaining, $45 million.
So they force.
No matter what, you got to
play. Yeah. So like you have some instances where guys are getting a little closer to like getting guaranteed contracts. You got Watson out there. You got a couple of dudes that's making close to guaranteed figures. But at the end of the day, football players, you can't guarantee the contract in football because of the violent nature of the sport. So it's like for me, this whole concussion thing, man, it's unfortunate, but there is no end to it. There is no method or there is no breakthrough that's going to prevent it.
No, it's nothing.
It's the barbaric nature of the game, though. Like, how many people say nowadays, like, watch games with like OGs and stuff like that, and they're like, game is soft now. Like everybody's, nobody's hitting each other because there's so many rules in play.
Like
there's so many rules
used to clothesline motherfuckers back then. Like, you know what I mean?
Like in the 70s, like these guys weren't getting $1 million contracts.
No, they were thousandaires.
Yeah, they were like $30 in a free ride home.
had to go play the Colts and then go work at Denny's on a Tuesday. Like, you know what I mean?
No, that's crazy.
It's crazy, but it's just
I didn't know that at all. That's wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they forcing. I feel like the only way it might shift, maybe a pinch, if people in higher positions, like we spoke about Kanye earlier, people like that who are like, speak up, like, yo, no more football, or like, don't go to the game this day, or someone like pulls like a 50 what's 50 right when he bought the tickets for Ja Rule's show, and then go like somebody do something like that, you know what I'm saying, like it's a Giants game or whatever, and like someone buys the whole like left side of the stadium and leaves it empty, like big statements like that will probably maybe shift to the pitch.
You'll never see that. You know why? Because we live in a country where people like what they like, right? And the thing is, no matter if you have a segment of the population that feels a certain way, the majority wins, right? So with the NFL, that's what it is. The majority wins. Like we've seen the whole Colin Kaepernick situation, right? They were outraged because this person decided to ruin their football. It had nothing to do with what his stance was, what his message was. They couldn't care less what his message was. The message was, okay, cool, you're doing this, but you're fucking up my football. It's the same thing with these concussions. Okay, cool. Y'all want to go through these protocols and you want to go through and take all of these drastic measures. As long as it doesn't fuck up my football, I'm okay. But once it starts to screw up how I watch my football and how football is being delivered to me on the TV, then we have a problem. Yeah. So at the end of the day, they don't care about the actual player. It's about the product.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same thing with boxing too.
Yeah,
boxing, dangerous sport. They want to see the people fight in the ring.
There was a guy recently that he had a tough fight and was rushed to the hospital and died a few days later. You know what I'm saying? And you didn't hear about it, right? It was a footnote in the news for a little bit and gone. Because at the end of the day, that's the sport, right?
Look at Apollo Creed, bro. I mean, that's
you gonna bring a fucking Apollo Creed up? I ain't gonna lie to you though. That scene was
Apollo Creed got his shit rocked.
Yo, listen, when Apollo got hit by Ivan Drago, remember when he was on the floor, he was jumping. He was like, "Oh, Apollo Creed is down." As a kid, I was like, "No."
Shit was graphic. That was like Bambi. Like that's one of the most graphic.
It was wicked, man.
In the movie, bro.
Yeah, it was bad.
And Bambi was top 1, but that shit right there.
I ain't gonna lie, son. I'm putting Apollo Creed over Bambi. I'm definitely putting Apollo Creed over Bambi.
I knew Apollo Creed more than I knew Bambi.
I had zero emotion when I saw Bambi's mother die. I had zero emotion. I was just like, Bambi good? Baby's all right?
Bambi.
When Mufasa died, I had an issue.
That's what I'm saying?
I had an issue.
Oh, no, that was
like, you know what I mean?
It's the same energy.
Yeah. Like Scar, I don't fuck with Scar to this day.
Dirty.
I don't fuck with Scar to
Dirty
this
work.
day, man. He's dirty business. But it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just the way it is, man. It's concussions, deaths in the ring, they're all footnotes.
And then you look at like players that like after football. So it's not now. You know what I mean? They may get up and
it's the after
crazy,
effects.
smell salt and get back out there and win and cool.
Right.
But it's when the game dies down.
Right.
And then you're after and you're home and
it's your family.
And
they're seeing the changes in you.
It starts hitting. You know what I'm saying?
You acting like Kanye.
Not even. Let's not even say Kanye. Let's say Antonio Brown.
You're acting like, all right. I mean,
let's go there.
We can segue into that, right?
Right.
This man is in Dubai pulling his meat out. Like, what are we doing? You hear about this?
I didn't see this one. I didn't hear about this one.
Yo, this is crazy.
I'm glad I didn't because I don't want to see somebody meat hanging out.
Antonio Brown was in Dubai for he was in a pool on vacation, and this was months ago. This wasn't recent, but they got pictures of him nude in the pool.
Okay,
with there's women in there, and he got his butt in the. He got his butt in one girl's face. Yo, he's nuts.
But
I ain't gonna lie. You gonna call Art? You gonna call Art on this one too?
I'm about to talk about his music.
Oh my God. You see what I'm saying?
Yo,
it's marketing. He gonna say it's marketing.
Yo, his album is clicking right now. He got one of the dopest dances.
I can't with you. Gonna get me canceled.
You seen the shit? I'm sorry. You DJ, right? You do the era?
Yeah, he does the era.
So you
got his whole dance.
You co-signed this guy down.
I co-signed his dance, bro.
Let me see this. Let me see
Put
this
that.
thing, man.
How the dance go?
Yeah, it's hard, yeah. So he got it. He already won. So he won.
Antonio Brown dance?
Yeah.
That shit lit. It's up. He been doing this
the
shit
song
for years.
is put that shit on.
Put that shit on. Y'all gotta be kidding me.
Put it in your Serato, bro.
Put it in my Serato.
Nah, but I mean, like, yeah, I mean, he's probably a candidate in regards to the concussion thing, but maybe he's just a bad dude. We don't know.
True.
But I mean, like, we can talk about like Aaron Hernandez, right? People don't like to talk about Aaron Hernandez.
His story is
like
critical.
His story is crazy in regards to, him really catching, taking a lot of damage early on in his football career, and then
them giving him the salt,
them giving him all of that, just kind of shaking it off. And they said that he had the brain of like a 60-year-old at like in his mid-20s.
From all the hits he used to take.
From all the hits he was taking.
Got you.
So imagine every time your brain shakes around,
Yeah.
you losing something. Like
Right.
you're losing a portion of like what's supposed to be there.
Right.
If you get hit too many times, the
so-
fluid actually starts leaking out.
Right, bleeding
Bleeding
you know
through
what I'm
people's
saying?
nose.
Yep.
Like it starts just draining and draining and draining. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's happened to Ali too, right? That's from all the boxing. That's why he was kind of
Potentially.
Yeah, I mean that's definitely a possibility of why Ali ended up getting Parkinson's because he stayed too long fighting. Same thing you heard with not even he doesn't have Parkinson's, but Evander Holyfield. If you hear him speak, speaks very slowly, slurs his words. Riddick Bowe, the same thing. Like, it's a big issue that I don't really think that there's much anybody can do unless you're gonna stop the sport, ban the sport, which they're not gonna do because
that's not gonna happen.
the NFL makes $1 trillion a year, boxing makes billions of dollars a year. Nobody cares, and that's the sad
sport
part.
though. Like those guys love the sport.
They love the sport. Yeah, I mean, like
you doing podcasting now. You know what I'm saying? You're doing podcasting now. Like, how much do you love doing podcasting? Would you keep doing podcasting if after a year of this you get a concussion for whatever reason?
Yeah.
Like, are you going to keep
I
doing the podcast?
I knock my head on the desk.
Yeah, like just going crazy. Bam,
Or Claude beats me up in the studio. Right. So I'm like, I'll go back the next week and still do my podcast.
Smelling salt.
Yeah, give me that smelling salt.
Well,
Nicola knock me out or
beers,
kick me in the face, do something, wake me up.
Jolt
I'll be ready to roll. Like it's passion. It's like whatever your purpose is in life, right? Like these guys are football players. They look at themselves as warriors, as football players. They would probably play it for free because they love it that much, right? So who are we to tell them when is it enough for them to stop playing? You know what I'm saying? They've enjoyed a very like fruitful life, luxurious life that would be able to provide for their families, generations of their family in regards to wealth. I mean, it's not up to me to say, hey, ban the sport. This is bullshit. Like I can't look at it like that. I can't.
Well, lucky concussions, guys. You guys keep playing and going crazy. I watch when I can.
Listen, man, concussions are a part of the game. It's unfortunate. I think they can just be able to stay on top of it. I think what they can do is to kind of maybe help it a bit is if a guy is ruled with a concussion in the game, the mandatory rule is that he got to sit out at least 2 weeks, right?
That's a lot.
It is, but
For the money, that's a lot.
I get it.
Tuesday is thing we look too.
Hey, no, yeah, Tuesday light.
I get it, but
Hey,
it's
no Louis
like,
Vuitton this Tuesday, baby. You can't.
yeah, you're right.
But the thing is, too, like, think how much money you lose, how much branding you lose if your top guy
lot.
has a concussion.
It's tough.
You know what I mean? Like,
tough.
yo, I'm out for 2 weeks. Like, in football, every week is the Super Bowl.
Right.
If you lose,
Every week matters.
if I played you last week and whatever, like, and I lost to you, and I know I'm gonna be out. I got the concussion here, but I gotta play him, and I gotta play him. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's too much time away from a small duration. You know what I mean?
Now I know I know you're saying that they concussion rate is going up now, and the older players are saying like the newer generation now is soft and stuff like that. Could they possibly tweak some of the rules, like the officials, to try to avoid the extra hitting and like could they possibly like give certain like put more calls into play or something like that to try to?
They've tried. I mean, they've actually like told players that they got to tackle differently. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't lead with your helmet anymore.
Right.
You got to hit guys in the chest with your helmet. You can't, like, before it was helmet to helmet. You know what I'm saying? Guys would just kind of dart off and just, you know what I'm saying? Like, use them, like, kind of be Scud missiles and just, you know what I mean? But, like, now you can't really do that anymore. So they're trying to make a violent sport as safe as possible, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
But
Gotcha.
it's still
still
what
the
it
way it's
is.
gonna
It's still football.
Like the end,
football.
the underlining thing is it's football. Dudes are running into you and they're hitting you every fucking play.
Yeah.
Like, unless you take that out, it's no longer gonna be football, right? So it's gonna be flag football, which nobody wants to watch.
But
Yes,
it'd be
pretty-
soccer.
Unless you're gonna put the lingerie football league on TV.
Oh.
There was concussions in that.
Concussions in that.
Yeah, but people would watch it though.
I watched some of that.
People would watch that. Yeah,
Some of that.
exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like
seats.
we'd be like, oh, that poor girl, but you know, get somebody else up there and let's watch football. Keep
the party going, man.
Exactly, keep the party going. Like that's just the way it goes. But I don't know. NFL picks.
I mean, I was about to segue with you. It's like, yo,
Yeah, NFL picks.
At the end of the day, somebody got to put their NFL picks in.
Let's do our
Because the
NFL
game
picks.
just keep going.
You know,
All right.
G Money, you can guess it. NFL picks, we got Cowboys at Rams. Rams are at home and they're minus 5.5. Who you got?
I got Rams.
You got Rams? I'm a Cowboys fan, so I gotta go Dallas.
Cowboys.
Oh, you can see. There you go. We got two
peer
Cowboys
that's
here.
peer pressure.
No,
Like
because
that.
Cowboys.
Cowboys the brand.
Yeah,
you
the
know
brand.
that.
The brand is bigger, man.
You
I'm
know
going
that.
with the bigger
You know
brand.
that.
I know Dallas.
That's all right.
I know Dallas Cowboys.
That's
The
it.
name. I don't know who's on the Rams.
You hear that name? Dallas.
He's never
That's it.
DJ'd in Dallas.
Next game we got the Giants and Packers. Packers are at home. Packers are they're minus 8 at home. Man, that's a big spread. Both teams are 3-1. Who you got?
Packers.
Got the Packers?
Oh, yeah.
Green Bay's they haven't been playing good. Giants got a good defense. Saquon Barkley's all right this year too.
I got Aaron.
You got Aaron? All right. I think I'm with you, man. I can't go against Aaron Rodgers.
Can't do that.
So I'm going Packers. Who you got, G?
Giants.
All right, go Giants.
I
man.
already
Go
knew
New
my
York.
answer before because the big G. I like the big G. It looks nice. The logo is good.
Let's see. We got Steelers at Bills. Good game. Bills are at home. Bills are minus 14. This is probably one of the biggest spreads I've ever seen.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
I'll go Bills.
You got Bills?
Yeah. Bills
That spread holds up though?
It's going to hold up, bro.
So they're gonna beat them by 2 touchdowns?
Absolutely.
Yeah, but Kenny Pickett's playing.
McCarty and Cola.
Doesn't matter. I'm with you. I got the Bills. I don't know if I got the 14-point spread, but I got the Bills winning.
Wait,
What about you, G?
You said Bills and who else?
Bills and Steelers, Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh. Yeah, I'm going with the Steelers.
You going with Steelers?
You
Old
going
school
black and yellow?
Steelers?
Yeah.
You heard the best song?
Yeah. You know what I'm
Yeah, I
saying?
got you.
Hip hop.
We got Chargers and Browns. Browns are at home. Chargers are minus 2.5 on the road. I like Chargers, man.
I like Chargers.
Justin Herbert, I think, he's a solid quarterback. They have Keenan Allen is out though. So, and then Myles Garrett, I think, comes back.
He got weapons, bro.
Does have weapons,
He has
but
a lot.
I'm still going Chargers. So you going Chargers too?
Chargers.
Who you got, G?
Browns.
You got Browns? All right, I
That's
respect
the
that.
what color? What color logo is that again? 'Cause I think I had one.
They
of the
got no
jerseys.
logo.
It's purple.
It's
No, it ain't.
It's brown. Like they
brown?
jersey is just orange and brown and white.
I think I had one of them jerseys before. When I was like in high
Maybe.
school. Yeah, so
Maybe.
I'm going with the Browns.
Okay.
Man. I think I had the little jersey. You know what I'm saying?
You going with the Browns?
Yeah.
All right, next one we got Bears and Vikings. Vikings are at home. They're minus 7.5 at home. Vikings all the way. Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
going Vikings all day.
Who you got, G?
Vikings sounds nice.
Yeah, Vikings are good.
That's a good team.
Yep, they're
It's
a
purple
good
and
team,
yellow like the
especially
Lakers,
against the
so
Bears.
you're
Bears,
There we go.
Bears are trash. Bears are trash. Next game we got Lions and Patriots. Both teams are struggling, 1-3. Patriots, my man Mac Jones is not playing.
Oh.
They got that zippy dude playing.
No.
I got the Lions.
I got Lions.
I got the Lions winning this
Go
one.
Hoff.
Who you got?
The Patriots sound nice.
Yeah,
the name.
that was the team that Brady used to play for.
Okay, there we go. But he's not there no more.
He's not there no more.
All right, so what's the other team now?
Detroit Lions.
All right, let's go with that team.
Hey,
He's a smart man. He said, "Oh, no Brady? Yeah, I'm going the other way. I'll go the other way." We got Seahawks and Saints. Saints are at home. Saints are minus 5 at home. Now listen, your man Geno Smith is looking decent right now. So who you got?
That's your man.
That's not my man. I quit watching the Jets because of Geno Smith. Okay,
I gotta go with Geno.
you going Geno? You going Seahawks? I am going Saints because I can't stand Geno Smith.
How about you, dude?
What side am I gonna be on there? I gotta see what. See what I'm saying. I like the. What color is the Saints again?
They got it's like what do you call it? Like wine? No, it's not a wine. Like champagne.
That's
That was gold, bro.
Yeah,
Black and
it's
gold.
like it's not
Black,
really gold
yeah.
though. It's like
It's
more
black
like
and-
champagne.
Black and gold.
Yeah, I like the Saints.
Yeah,
Nice.
like black and
Yeah.
champagne color.
You
All
didn't
right.
even ask the other team.
Oh, what's up with TV?
See, it don't matter. It don't matter. They okay. He got the Saints.
Saints is good. Saints is good.
All right, we got Dolphins at Jets. Jets are at home. Dolphins are minus 3.5.
I know both of these teams.
Obviously, Claw is a huge Jets fan.
I'm
so
going Jets.
yeah, of course you are. Of course you are.
Tua can't write his name.
Tua's not playing.
Even better.
They got Bridgewater playing.
Even better.
New York, right?
Yeah, shouts to my man Miami Mike. It's over. Jets is winning.
I go Jets.
You got Jets?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I'm the only one that's going Dolphins.
Of course.
Because I can't root for the Jets.
Miami.
Next one we
right?
got.
Miami? You're not going Miami?
Nah, you're a Jets fan, man.
Nah,
You're a Jets
I
fan.
cut off the Miami there like this.
You're a Jets fan.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right, let's speed through this. We got Falcons and Buccaneers. Buccaneers at home. We got.
Bucks.
Yeah, I got Bucks.
Big Bucks.
Tom Brady's on the Bucks.
Yeah, let's
There
go,
you
Brady. Woo! My boy.
We got Titans and Commanders. Commanders at home. Commanders used to be the Redskins.
Oh, I changed the name.
Yeah, they had to change it because it was too.
When I guess was on the Redskins before. Man, I forgot his name already. Not forget his name, but
Emilio Estevez.
what?
Who you got?
Titans.
Yeah, I got Titans too.
Yeah, I don't trust.
Titans come from Tennessee.
Yeah, I like the Titans.
Yeah.
Titans.
T.
Yeah,
We got Texans and Jags.
Jags.
Texans.
Texans sounds nice.
Nice.
It's good.
49ers and Panthers.
Oh,
Niners.
Yeah,
Niners. Yeah.
Yeah.
49ers.
Eagles and Cardinals.
That's a good game.
Yeah, I got the Eagles.
Eagles.
I might.
Yeah.
Might go Eagles.
Yeah, Eagles across the board. I'll
Eagles,
take it.
yeah.
Bengals and Ravens. Division game. I got the Ravens. Lamar Jackson.
I got Bengals.
You got Bengals?
Go
Who you got?
Bengals.
Ravens.
Okay, I like that. And for the Monday night game, we got Raiders and Chiefs. I got the Raiders winning this game. I ain't gonna hold you.
I got the Chiefs.
I got the Raiders. I
got
love Pat
Mahomes.
Mahomes, but I think the Raiders gonna
Pat
pull it
Mahomes.
out.
What team is he on again?
He's on the Chiefs.
Oh, I heard he's pretty good.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah, I got my homeboy.
He's a new Brady.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Yeah.
He's a new Peyton.
I'm going with his team.
Respect.
Yeah.
I'm going with his team.
Respect.
Okay, so we got Chiefs, and Raiders. So that's it for NFL picks, and we will discuss some NBA basketball
All right.
after the break.
He has changed the game, whether you like it or not. He's changed it. He's impacted the game in some fashion or form.
I'm gonna find a bar mitzvah for you to go to, and you gonna turn that motherfucker out.
Yeah, all the gals watching.
Crack 'em if you got 'em.
All the gals watching. Minus 6.
And I would like to formally welcome you to
Welcome.
Welcome
the grid.
to the grid.
To the grid.
To the grid.
Welcome to the grid.
And welcome to the grid.
Welcome to the grid.
Welcome back, y'all. So, G,
Yo.
did you hear about this whole Golden State thing, man?
Did I hear? I saw.
Oh, you saw?
I saw.
Claude, did you see it?
I saw that. Man.
Now,
saw.
for people that don't know, right?
Yes.
You know, Golden State Warriors, they are the defending NBA champions. You know, everybody loves Golden State, right?
It's a fact.
It makes me sick. But, you know, there was a report by Shams, it was yesterday or the day before, that there was an altercation at practice, and Draymond Green and what's his name, Poole, had a fight at practice, right? Mm-hmm. So when I first heard it, I was just like, all right, this is a nothing story. There's nothing to see here. It happens all the time. Like, you know, we play ball. We understand that tempers flare. People jaw jack. You know, things happen on the court. So I was just like, I mean, it is what it is, right? Like, this is something that you don't really need to report. But then TMZ got a hold of the video, and I don't know how they got it, right? But I know some video guys getting fired, right? Because I'm guaranteed they're going to do an investigation to see who leaked it to TMZ.
Somebody's getting paid.
Yeah, somebody got about $100K for that,
Somebody
right?
Couple bands.
Somebody got about $100K for that. But but if he got $100K and he gets fired, it's fine, right? still got the $100K though.
Depends on how much his pay was before.
Facts.
I don't know how much.
I mean, what if he was making intern money? Like,
Yes, then
then he got the $100K. Like,
moving on up.
you fire me,
To the
got the
east
money.
side.
It's already out there. Like, you know what I mean? But whatever. Well, let's get back on topic. So, we seen the video of Draymond.
Wow.
Draymond cuffing Jordan Poole and knocking him out. Not really knocking him out. I ain't gonna say that.
Up, you gotta watch the build up.
I saw the build up. Like Draymond Green was off to the side
on the
you know what I'm saying? Line. And there was nobody looking at Draymond Green because everybody knows how Draymond Green is. He's jaw jacking. Jordan Poole is standing there, and then all of a sudden Draymond comes up to him. Jordan Poole pushes him off, and Draymond just lunges at him and knocks him down. Cool. Now, he wasn't knocked out. You know what I'm saying? You know, he was in good spirits after that. They said.
Nah, you gotta chill.
Yo, he clean.
He was in good spirits after that. You know what I mean? Like it was.
But yo, Poole could take a punch though.
He could take.
He could take a punch.
He
could have.
He could have. Yeah, because the way Draymond swung, that should have been a knockout.
It wasn't a jab too. It wasn't your back off movement. It was one of those.
Nah, it was a long.
It was a shut the fuck up. Like
that was a hood punch.
Shout out to Jordan Poole for taking that.
Yeah, the facts.
He took
that. But see, Jordan Poole made a mistake though. You don't never let somebody get in your space like that. Like he thought that it was just gonna be a conversation. Like even if you seeing your teammate, you gotta protect your space. Like there was no way Draymond Green was gonna get that close to me without me swinging first.
But even
you know what I'm saying?
The push off though. See, the push off was the
but
mistake.
He pushed off and backed up.
He pushed off and then didn't realize the
right. That's what I'm saying. Like if you're gonna push off, you gotta make sure you push off and dip to the side and get that angle.
You gotta be ready after the push off.
Exactly.
He didn't do that.
But
he didn't get back.
But see, you know what this tells me though? See, now I gotta play the villain role.
Oh man,
I gotta play the villain role. You see what this tells me? Jordan Poole don't know how to fight. Yo, I'm knocking everything down. Knocking down my Grimace, man.
R.I.P. Grimace.
Yo,
you got from a Happy Meal?
Yeah, they got adult Happy Meals now.
I was just saying that.
Wait,
bro,
what?
You go to McDonald's right now, they got adult Happy Meals, bro.
On the app?
No.
Does it come with a beer?
Nah, it's on the app.
It come with a beer?
I wish it did.
I
wish it did. McDonald's. That's marketing. Hold on. Let's keep that on roll, man. We'll talk to McDonald's later. You know what I mean?
Or leaving special.
In facts. You see that way.
Today, man. Shout out to Jim Stone in the building. You know
hold on. Shots fired. But no.
We're going to Arby's.
That to me, I think Jordan Poole don't know how to fight. But yo, let's be honest with you. Like, out of all the fights in NBA history, we've seen Charles Barkley and Shaq. Most NBA players don't know how to scrap. Like they don't.
They usually miss.
Yeah, it's not.
R.I.P. to the GOAT though. Kobe had to take that, son.
Chris Childs lumped him.
Chris Childs, his ass.
Kobe, my man, but Chris Childs got.
Kobe got the. Oh, whoa!
He got hit 5 times before he realized that he could do something. Like, so but going back to what's going on now, right? So. Obviously, Golden State has to now they got to take action. They're not suspending Draymond Green. They're going to handle it in-house, what do you think about that? Like, do you feel that this warrants a suspension because of the video leaking? Because obviously the video didn't leak. It's just hearsay at that point, right? Whatever happened, they only know in-house. But the fact that the video leaked and the NBA is about, you know, it's the what do you call it? PR. It's about the court of public opinion.
Yeah, I mean,
like
for that, they got to set an example, obviously.
So you think that they should suspend them?
I think they have to for the NBA. If not, you know, you're allowing other players to see that and possibly do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So now the Lakers or the Knicks, somebody could have in practice and fighting a teammate, and then people post up social media. So now you're kind of allowing that to happen. So you got to set an example, even if it's a fake example. You know what I'm saying? Talk to Draymond in the back. Yo, Draymond, look, you got to go out, talk to the cameras or something, talk to TMZ.
I think that would be the best thing. Rather than suspending him, maybe he got to come out publicly and apologize or some shit like that.
Like you're a professional guy, like. So I know you do that podcast. Like, do you and Queen Flip get in like arguments like that? Do you guys like fight each other in practice? Does that happen a lot?
Nah, I mean we argued on an episode, I think like 22 or 24 or something like that.
That was interesting.
We argued on camera.
Yeah, that was good. That was good.
You know,
G got tight. Listen, really? I'd never seen G get that mad.
I never heard of guys.
Like, he was hot. I thought he was gonna swing.
Really?
Yeah, I thought he was gonna swing.
But yeah, I mean after that though, I don't know what do we do after that. Did we speak on the camera about it after? He might apologize maybe or something. I don't know. But something got to be done though. You got to take an example. You can't just, other teams who get that aggression and get that passion with their players are going to probably try to do the same thing and get away with it.
Draymond, see, the thing is with Draymond is that this is who he is, right? Mm-hmm. This is his, he's the enforcer, but there's a line because at some point they always say, no matter if it's in sport or in business or whatever it is, right? It could even be in friendship. What is going to be tolerated, right? At what point is enough? Like if you got a homie that's always wilding out when y'all go out, right? You're gonna defend that homie. You're gonna make sure, like he has an alter ego. I call him Frank the Tank.
Oh
right?
No!
So Frank the Tank. You don't want to see that guy. But yeah, exactly. We're going streaking. Man. But if you got that homie that's like always ready to fight, and you gotta defend that person, it might have been okay for you at 25, right? But at 35, at 40, do you really want to keep doing that? At some point, you got to look at that friend and say, homie, like, what are we doing here?
Yeah.
Like, we still acting the same way. Like, at some point, we got to level up, right? So, Golden State's been dealing with Draymond Green's, he's the glue. He's the engine, right? He's the enforcer. But Draymond at 26 doing that, and Draymond at 33 or 32 doing that, he's going to be a 35-year-old keep doing that. Like, at some point, teams are going to start looking at you like, yo, bro, you're causing more trouble than you're actually worth.
Right.
Because he's not somebody like Steph Curry that's going to go out there and get you 40. Draymond Green going to get you 6 points, 7 rebounds, 7 assists, 2 blocks. Like, he's a master of the triple single. What he does doesn't really equate into the box score. But at some point, it's like, yo, bro, you causing too much problems for us to keep you here. You know what I'm saying? So he's in the last year of his deal. Golden State got to make a decision.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Fly on the wall.
Yeah.
If they get rid of him, they will never win again.
I've heard a lot of people say that
they will never win. He is the hardest player in basketball.
He is.
Facts. Pause that, please. Respectfully. He is the guy.
Nah, he's the
most physical.
He's Charles Oakley.
He is Charles. So if you get punched in the face by him, it's different getting punched in the face by
Steph Curry.
Exactly. Way different. Give me somebody else. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna hold you. So if you get knocked out by Steph Curry, you gotta really think about.
You had to really figure that out. He had to
think about your life.
He had to charge that shit up from the 3-point line and it really hit you.
Yeah, right.
Like you ate one from Draymond and you still tall.
And I think honestly, that's how Jordan Poole kind of took it.
Facts.
Because like after all of that happened, he was all smiles. He was good. Like like Draymond Green apologized the next day.
It should be love.
And they good. Like you know what I'm saying? Like you understand when you have a dumb out like that he's gonna go those lengths, right? Like he'll step over the line a little bit. But at the end of the day, it's Draymond, right?
Right.
So it's like, all right, water under the bridge. Like, yo, look what he did with KD, right? Call him a B and we don't need you and all that. They still homies to this day. They good.
Yeah.
Like, I think
if you know, like, if you know Draymond's character and you,
he was right though.
Kanye, free Kanye.
Oh my God,
art.
He was art.
Yeah,
it was art. It was all art.
No, I'm saying if you know Draymond, you know his character. You're around and you're there for the better good of the team.
Right.
You're gonna probably eat that punch.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I do feel like that's a little too far though. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I ain't
that was
definitely
far.
slashing your tires.
I'm with the team arguing.
Yeah.
With the same team, other teams, the pushing, all that. You know what I'm saying? I'm with that, but that was a little different.
See, Draymond, at that point, I'd take the punch, right? If I'm Jordan Poole, dap him up and take the apology. But let Draymond be next to some steps.
I would.
See, exactly.
One time.
I ain't gonna hold you. Like,
Put out.
I ain't gonna hold you. Like,
but my thing is, and I don't know how y'all don't want to hear this. I want to know what he said.
I don't think we'll ever know.
He had to say some shit,
but not really because Draymond is not, bro. Draymond's wild. We see Draymond fight on the court while people don't even really say much. Bro, he tried to fight Bron, and Bron don't be saying nothing. Bro don't be saying much.
Had to be something.
You know what I'm saying?
It was that good.
I don't think so, bro. I just think that because him and Jordan Poole had an incident in the huddle last year.
Oh, so probably
on the court.
Build up.
So it's a build up of how their relationship is. You feel what I'm saying? So it don't really have to be nothing. It's the fact that I have animosity towards you. You can just say hi to me and I'm swinging. Like, you know what I mean? Like
he probably was like, yo, one more time for this.
Right.
He said something.
Exactly.
Yeah, what you having for lunch?
Exactly.
Oh, Chick-fil-A?
Right. Like it could have been anything.
I want McDonald's. Fuck out of here.
It could have been anything, man. But like, yeah, I agree with y'all, man. Like I think he needs to come out and just apologize for what the climate is nowadays. Like, well, people are gonna see this and be outraged. That's assault. You can't do that to people now. This where's HR? Like, it's like this is hoops. Like, I grew up in the hood. Like, this is what happened. Mm-hmm. Like, you cross somebody in Florida and people laughing. You better be prepared for a fight. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or something else. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
facts.
That's just and if that's how Draymond Green grew up, I'm not advocating it. I'm not, saying that it's okay, but I understand it. You know what I'm saying? You got men in a heated atmosphere. They're playing each other every day. Tempers are gonna flare. It's just the way it goes. You know what I'm saying? This ain't
people like him who's passionate about the game.
Right. This ain't checkers. You know what I'm saying? Even checkers, I'd throw that board at you. Like I'd throw that board if I'm losing.
Throw that board at you.
I would. I don't like to lose. I don't like to lose. Yeah. So, but I mean, listen. I think it's one of those stories where it's just, I think it's a little overblown, just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think it needs to go as far as everybody wants it to go. If you want to fine them, if you want to suspend them, if you want to have him, say a statement, let's do that and let's move the fuck on. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knows he's a dumb out, and he's not gonna change.
I'm with you on that. I even though I feel like it was a little crazy, but
yeah.
I'm with you on that.
Yeah, it's just listen. There was a dude a couple of years back. What's his name? Bobby Portis. Yeah, man. Bobby Portis.
Man, boy.
Bro, he remember when he was on the Bulls and he broke Mirotic his jaw in practice.
God bless him.
But he got suspended for a little. I think he was fined or whatever it was. Broke man's jaw. Like, that's your man. That's your teammate. You breaking jaws. Like, come on. So it's the game. It's the game. So moving on. I want to ask you about. I don't know if you heard about this new sensation, the new kid on the block that's tearing up the league right now. Not the NBA, but in regards to just like international. He's a French kid. Mm-hmm. His name is Victor Wembanyama.
I saw a few clips.
7'3". Absolutely.
7'3".
Can he dunk?
Claude, the man is 7'3". But listen, he's not the average 7'3".
Like, Bobo? He don't.
Nah, Bobo is not nothing. Like, imagine Kevin Durant being 7'4".
With handle?
Yes.
Crazy.
So the kid can handle the ball like Kevin Durant. He can shoot the ball like Kevin Durant. He can move like Kevin Durant.
Creative player.
Yeah, and he blocks everything.
I'm with it.
So LeBron James mentioned and said that, he's not a unicorn, he's more of an alien.
Mars.
You know what I'm saying? So every team in the NBA that's not a contender is going to be tanking for this dude.
Yeah.
So, like, what's your thoughts? Did you see any clips on Victor Wembanyama?
I saw some clips. I think what you're saying is right. The clips that I saw, it definitely, of course we're going to think about all the big men who can handle the ball. You know what I'm saying? Talking about KD, talking about Giannis.
Right.
Dirk.
Right.
Even Dirk, you know what I'm saying? I think he has a piece of all
He got all of that. Yeah. The only thing he don't have Giannis' strength yet, but
right, because
he's 18.
He looks a little yeah. So I think if he can remain healthy, put some pounds on.
Right.
I think he's gonna be the next thing.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I've never seen anything like this kid.
I mean, I think KD's closest.
KD's closest, but even
he's
KD,
he's taller than KD though.
Yeah, he's 7'3" with no shoes.
Yeah, that's dangerous.
He got shot?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He can shoot.
I see him shooting threes, so.
Bro, and he got a pure shot.
Like
KD.
Nah, I seen. The
Dude, he
Clay?
no.
All right.
Obviously, he has room to grow offensively, but
he's
the
young,
kid
though.
put up 37 points.
I seen the clip. He literally had 7 threes or something like that.
Yeah, like.
But is he like respectfully? Is he like doofy? Like
No.
No.
He got the
He's
whole
Kevin
everything?
Durant.
Yeah, he's KD.
Kevin Durant 7 feet tall, right?
Yeah.
This kid's 7'4".
That's dangerous. That's not even fair.
That's different.
So
can he dunk standing up?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fire.
Yeah.
I always wanted to do that shit like one time.
The dude, like he's something else, man. So like I said, I think, if you got probably like 10 teams that are contending for an NBA title this year or trying to call themselves contenders, I think everybody else is going to be tanking. Everybody else is going to be in the Victor Wembanyama sweepstakes because he is a once-in-a-lifetime talent. If he stays healthy, whatever, but I'm still taking the risk.
What year is he in? Oh, he's good.
Nah, he's overseas, bro.
Oh, he can go.
Yeah.
I think
he's going to be the number 1 pick in the draft.
Knicks. Nah, stop.
Yo, Knicks got a shot. The Knicks got a shot.
Never got a shot.
But I'm telling you, bro, now we know why Danny Ainge did what he did in the offseason. Because Danny Ainge was like, I want that kid. I don't care what I need to do. I need as much ping pong balls as possible to be able to get that guy. Because at the end of the day, listen, if he plays 15 games a season, sign me up for that. I don't care. As long as I'm getting some games out of that kid, like, yo, the 7'4"?
Yeah, that's dangerous.
You know what he reminds me of? Remember back in the day when, you were a little kid and you playing basketball games and you want to create somebody, right? You want to create a player. So you're not going to create a player like your size. You're not going to create him like 5'3". You're not going to do that.
The tallest.
Yeah, you're gonna buck the height.
Well, 8'1", yeah.
Yeah, you're going to buck the speed, buck the shoot. Everything going to be a 99. Everything is 99, right?
He's 11 foot.
Then when he come on the court, he's the tallest. That's who Victor Wembanyama is right there. It's crazy.
That's crazy. And if LeBron can use his power at any point, now's the time.
Right.
You know what I'm
They
saying?
didn't use him picks. What?
Use that star power now. Whatever he get drafted to the next wherever he go to, get on the phone still with that man. Take him to dinner, take him to lunch, take him to the clubs, whatever you gotta do.
Listen, man, he go.
You know what I'm saying?
I need to hear that bing, bing.
You gonna hear
breaking
breaking news. You gonna hear breaking news. LeBron and Clutch Sports signed Victor Wembanyama.
Yo,
he gonna sign with Clutch.
Do what you gotta do.
He gonna sign with Clutch, man.
Make it happen. Come to the crib, meet the family, meet the
Facts.
kids.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, he's something else.
Give him
man.
some
like,
wine. You got the whole wine thing Bron be doing.
Yeah.
Send him some packets of wine.
Yeah.
Sauvignon Blanc, you know the vibe.
You know what I'm saying?
It's interesting, man. It's interesting, but shouts out to Victor Wembanyama. I can't wait to see him in the league.
Oh man,
it's gonna be he's gonna be the most watched prospect since LeBron James.
Facts.
Yo,
Like-
what's name had a chance though, but he shot the bed.
Who?
Your man, New Orleans.
Oh, Zion.
Nah, Zion still got
Zion.
shot.
You think so?
He's slimmed down. He looks good.
He looked good on the interview. He's talking like
he
really
lost a lot of
conscious.
weight, so we'll see. We'll see, but he still walks like a goof though. Like I don't understand why he walk like that. But like, what's wrong with you? What? I don't understand that. Like,
So he's back now. He's ready,
you
ready to
can't
go.
market that. Like, what if you put that in a commercial? You gonna have to tell him, here, listen, Zion, you gonna have to walk straight. I ain't walking straight. Like, what are you doing? Like, what are you talking about here?
Nah,
I can't support that. I can't support that, man.
You know, he remind me of. You ever seen Class Act?
oh,
Blade Brown, your ass is mine.
Demeter, you're not gonna play with my frog. Like that shit. That's where he remind me of all the way with the overalls with the one strap off and the music in the background. That's like, that
funny.
shit is bad.
Blade Brown, your ass is
If that's
mine.
his pops or uncle or something, I wouldn't be surprised, bro. Yo, he look just like.
Yo, you ruined Zion for me. You know that, right?
It's over.
Oh man,
He is. Oh, I forgot his whole name, bro.
I've been thinking that for a while though. I've been thinking that he definitely
what was his
Zion,
name
bro.
in Class Act, man?
I'm about to see right now.
You gotta look that up for me.
That's the beat. I know that much. We gotta pay for that part.
That's funny.
He looked just like that.
That's funny,
too
man.
wild.
He said, Demeter, you're not gonna play with my frog.
We'll just do that, man. That's yo.
It's not Mink, because Mink was Tommy.
Nah, Mink was Tommy.
Mink was Tommy, and Tommy was a player. You couldn't even tell
What's
him
his
that.
name, son?
That must be his pops or something, bro. It has
What
to
the
be.
hell is a? I remember it was like a one.
Yeah, it was a one name.
It was a one name.
Yeah, we'll come back to that. We'll come back to that. So. But moving on, we're going to talk about the Lakers.
Lake Show.
You know, me and G, we're big Laker fans.
Lake Show.
You know, the whole offseason has been about Russ. Trading Russ. You're going to keep him. You're going to get traded. You know, what are your thoughts about how they look right now? Do you think they got a shot at being a good team in the West, or you think it's a wrap until next season after they get Russ on the team?
It might be a wrap now. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
What's up with these Russes, man? I don't know if it's Russ. Wilson.
Yeah, exactly. Both trash.
Yeah, I just, you know, that energy is not good, man. Like when you have someone on a team and he may not want to be there, or you do want to be there, or you want him there, that just messes up the whole.
Yeah, no facts.
It's not going to be the rumors just. That's like us being here. You don't want Claude to be here, but
right?
He's here, and he shows up next week, and he's here again, and you like, he kind of messes the show up a little bit, but I guess we'll let him stay.
Yeah, it's awkward.
It's a little,
So,
and he's not really performing. The same thing like Russ Wilson. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, Bron can't do it by himself. AD is still out, right?
Nah, he here, but you know,
barely.
We'll see how many games he gives you.
Right. You know
what I'm saying?
I think like, you know, this season is probably a wrap too, man. I know we got what's the name, Pat Bev.
Yeah, we got Pat Bev.
I like his energy.
I like Pat Bev.
He to me is that from the same cloth as like Draymond. You know what I'm saying? Like they're gonna play tough.
Yep.
They playing old school basketball. They're not playing this new school basketball. They're gonna get grimy with you. So that's good that he got him on the team.
Yeah.
But other than that, I don't know. I mean, we got Pat Bev for the grimy. We got what's that dude? That's light skinned dude. Was he on Golden State? Right?
Oh, you talking about Juan Toscano Anderson? Yeah.
You know, he's decent.
Yeah, he's good. He's good.
Decent, you know, some fresh legs.
Yeah, and we got some young pieces too. We got Lonnie Walker.
Mm-hmm.
You got Kendrick Nunn coming back this season. He looks good in preseason right now. They
got something.
They have some youth,
I don't
but
think it's enough, though.
It's about how Darvin Ham is gonna be able to use Russ, because I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Like, as much as you want to, you know, like, put him in there, he's a dumb out. Like, he's erratic. He's erratic.
How would you play Russ though if you were coaching?
I wouldn't.
You wouldn't play him?
I tell him to sit home.
Oh, wow.
Because his style of play is not conducive to winning. He don't play great defense. He's not a great shooter. He turns the ball over way too much for a guy of his caliber in regards to being in the league this long. He's virtually unplayable, especially if you're trying to win. If you're just trying to sell tickets, let him play.
Right.
But on a team like the Lakers, that's tough, man. But we're gonna talk a little bit more and go into depth about it after the break.
Yo, this is Cigar Gents and Gals. I want to give a shout out to my boy Barry for All Even Podcast. Keep doing your thing, bro. Killing it.
Welcome back, y'all. So we were discussing our Lakers and
Lake Show.
You know, how do we feel about them actually having a shot? Me
Playoffs?
Personally,
Playoffs, you think? Maybe? Playoffs?
Nah, I think they can make the playoffs, but everything has to break right. Like injuries, they got to stay relatively healthy. LeBron and AD got to give you at least 65 games each, which is that's not a slam dunk anymore. Russ has to not be a fuck up, right?
Or not play.
Bars. Genie Bus needs to stop late night texting. Like, there's a lot of things that.
I just watched that. I just watched that documentary too. I just finished watching that.
Yo, fire.
Yeah,
fire.
Shouts to them for doing
it. Yeah, that's definitely, the one on Hulu is a really, really good documentary. I don't think it's finished yet though. I think it's they still got a couple more episodes left, I believe. So
makes sense.
Yeah, they're up to the LeBron thing now.
Yeah, it makes
so
sense.
I can't wait for that. Wait for that. Don't hate, bro. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Oh wow.
So it's I said this before he got on the team. I remember when the rumor started, I was like, don't do it.
Who rushed one?
Yeah, I was like, don't do it. I was talking to Claude I was like, if they do this, it's gonna be over. It's gonna be a wrap. So I'm over here like, It's not shocking to me.
Right.
Everybody's like, man, Russ is triple-double. Shut up. That triple-double shit don't work over here. Triple-doubles don't equate to wins.
I thought he would have brought some of that over to Lake Show, though.
And what would it done? Nothing.
It would have helped a little bit.
No.
Damn sure didn't.
Damn sure didn't.
Brother.
Well, he didn't bring it. He didn't bring the same Russ over.
Here's the thing. You can be able to pull that bullshit in Washington. You can pull that shit in NBA Transylvania and OKC.
And
right?
Houston.
Yeah, that's what I call it, NBA Transylvania.
Wow.
You can pull that shit in Houston. You can pull that shit all those other places that don't care about winning, right? When you come to LA and you think that you can be able to have a whole bunch of like bells and whistles without playing real basketball, they're gonna check you.
And you from there.
They're gonna check you. That's a place where people get exposed on the biggest stage.
That's a fact.
So for things that people never really cared about before, because let's keep it real. Like when Russ won the MVP in OKC, right? Everybody was, oh, Russ, Mr. Triple-Double, he doing his thing. Had a great season, but nobody actually thought about him leading the league in turnovers that year. Nobody thought about all the dumb out plays that he used to have. Why? Because it's OKC. We're not watching the games. We're just watching the highlights of him getting triple-doubles. We see the box score of him getting triple-doubles. We're not watching the game of how horrible he looks for the majority of that game. Right? So what he's doing now is the same thing he's been doing for years. That's the only way he knows how to play. So all we're seeing now is like, all right, you in LA, you in the big stage. That don't look too good, bro. You know what I'm saying? That don't look that great. And you got everybody, oh, Russ, it's unfair. It's unfair how people treating him. What do you mean how we treating him? It's how he's playing. If you playing bad, we gonna talk about you. I'm definitely gonna talk about you.
That's close.
With no Steven Adams to clean it up.
Facts.
Steven Adams.
With no Steven Adams to clean up his mess.
Best NBA centers, correct?
No. Not even close.
What is it?
Not even close.
In my world, I think he is.
Oh, in your world?
In my world. I have my own world.
In your world?
Oh, you want to do that? What you want to do? All right, sure. Yo, but when it came to Russ, he held it down. He made it look good.
Nah, he definitely, he was there for a lot of Russ's assists.
And I'm only speaking for Russ.
Yeah.
For Russ.
Oh, yeah. So you're pro Russ.
Pro Russ for that moment with Steven Adams. Yeah. Damn.
You can't be pro Russ on the show. I won't allow it.
Oh, I get it because he's the art, right?
Yeah, art.
It's
art.
like
Russell because fashion and everything.
Yeah. Well, listen, I think everything breaks well. Lakers may have a shot. They may have a shot.
First round playoffs.
Yeah, I think they can get to the second round.
Second round?
I think they can get to the second round, depending on the matchup.
No dummy. No dummy there. No second round on a dummy.
Why?
It's not gonna happen, bro.
You want to put money on it?
Ooh.
Yo, we put money on Kanye on the couch. We can put money on this.
What's up?
I'm with you. College funds.
Okay, that's good.
College funds.
Early predictions?
Yeah. Early predictions. Lakers advance to the second round.
Wow.
Okay. I'm gonna say no. And what's the bet?
What is the bet?
What? You let me know.
We'll let Nicole place the bet.
After the Mets.
Yeah,
tomorrow.
we can't talk about that.
We cannot get her right now
because she's
not in the right.
We're a little
right
emotional
mindset.
about our Mets. Right?
It's rough.
So okay, and when it does happen, just know.
Dummy.
And if not,
just know
you gotta cut your dreads.
Ooh.
Why you got? Come on, son.
Hoorah! What do you want to do, brother? What do you want to do, brother?
How confident are you in the Lake Show? I'm not.
You gonna look like a Bron to May, bro.
I don't know about. I'll think about it. I
can't back you there.
Yeah, that's interesting. I love him, but I don't think I love him that much. I think I love him that much, man. But moving on, LeBron James, if everything breaks well in regards to him staying healthy, him playing X amount of games, him scoring X amount of points in these games, he will be the all-time leading scorer in NBA history. And past Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, one of the most hallowed records in sports. This is up there with DiMaggio's 56-game hitting streak. This is up there with, the home run record. Like, there's a lot of records that you really thought couldn't get touched.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, what are your thoughts about that and LeBron's importance to the game of basketball and being able to really break this record? Like, I didn't think it was possible for somebody to do it, but Bron did it, or Bron's gonna do it.
I've been a Bron fan since early.
Right.
I never even thought about him breaking any kind of records. I just liked his game, like what I'm saying, the energy, the dunks, the highlights. But to be able to be number one is gonna shut a lot of people up.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? But of course they're gonna say his ring count is different from Jordan's, and you can't compare this and that and Kobe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I think it's amazing. You know what I'm saying? I think it'd be dope.
He's such a hater. He is such a hater.
Listen, Bron is that guy, man. I mean, I'm a Laker fan, but at the end of the
saw
day,
the new Space Jam?
What does that got to do with anything?
They got to do everything with it.
It was good. What's up? It was good.
Come on.
Yo, I'm telling you, man, when a grown man is going to talk about Space Jam, we got problems.
It was
got
good,
issues.
man. Space Jam was good.
Because if he didn't do Space Jam, it didn't count. He had to do Space Jam to be, quote unquote, better than Jordan. And that's his whole life, and that's his whole story, to be better than Jordan.
I mean, who wouldn't?
But Jordan is the guy, so why wouldn't you want to be better than him?
That's it, and I respect it. But everybody clangs to this whole situation to it, and he didn't get it like Jordan got it. Jordan got it one team, one time. That's it, and I ran it.
Well, what does that have to do with anything?
It has to do with everything.
So the fact that Jordan stayed on one team
and ran it,
and got 6 championships and quit twice, you're okay with that?
Respectfully.
Okay, then. See?
Bron,
you see how people like to move the narrative?
Never did that, though. He still didn't get the numbers yet.
What do you mean he still didn't get what numbers?
He ain't matched Jordan's numbers yet.
Rings.
What?
The rings.
That's the only thing he hasn't matched. He surpassed Jordan in every other way.
Rings count.
So, okay, so if Jordan is supposed to be the GOAT, right? Why is Bill Russell not the GOAT? Bill Russell got 11 of those things.
Yo.
But nobody talk about that bullshit, right?
But did he get them all playing?
He got them all playing.
All right, well, salute. Bill Russell
with one team.
He is
with one team. He got 11. So you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So for people to spin the narrative about, it's not, if you want to equate winning championships only to being the greatest, then Jordan ain't the greatest.
But is he the greatest?
That's what I'm saying. If we're just gonna talk about rings, he's not the greatest because he don't have the most rings in NBA history.
You got
so what makes
Steve Kerr got more rings than him.
Steve Kerr's a GOAT.
Robert Horry got more rings than him.
Robert Horry's a GOAT, hands down in my world.
So that's what I'm saying.
So what to you, as the guy with the glasses, what makes Bron the GOAT?
LeBron is the GOAT to me because it's layered. When you saw LeBron play, it's just like Jordan. When you saw LeBron play, you saw Jordan play, there was an awe factor. It was like you had to see him play. Same thing with Jordan.
Okay.
Had to see him play. 2, how did you fare in your era? Did you dominate your era? Or did you allow other players to dominate your era? Jordan dominated his era. LeBron dominated his era. Jordan went to 6 finals and won 6 championships. Respect, right? But are we talking about, what about the first 8 years of Jordan's career? What was he? He was a scoring champion that couldn't get out of the first round until Phil Jackson and all those guys figured it out, got a system, and they were able to maximize and harness his ability. LeBron James was doing things before Jordan was doing things at a very young age. We remember that LeBron James single-handedly took that Cleveland Cavaliers team back in 07 to the NBA Finals and played the Spurs. Respect. They weren't going to win, but he literally took that team on his back as a 21-year-old. So when you put those things into play, they matter. LeBron James went to 10 straight finals. When you talk about dominating an era, when you talk about the finals goes through me, win or lose, you're still there. So it don't matter how many championships he won in that span. He got to 10 straight. For me, that's the greatest of all time.
You did napkin?
Napkin? What?
You did handkerchief?
Yo, Now we're gonna talk about longevity.
Right.
Playing sports, there's a window, right? You only have a small, finite window to capitalize on your abilities. LeBron James has extended his window. What he's doing at age 37, about to be 38, there's never been anybody to do that. He's going to be the first to do everything. The first to average, first to average 25 plus, first to average this. Nobody at this age is playing this type of basketball. But at this point, Kobe was already retired. Jordan was already home.
Kobe definitely retired.
Kareem was still playing, but Kareem he wasn't scoring 30 plus points a game. He was still effective, but he wasn't doing what Bron is doing. Let's talk about the other the other layer. The social media, the social warrior that he is. That he wasn't scared to talk out about social issues. He wasn't scared to talk about certain things in society that was going on while it was going on. Jordan never did that. Jordan felt that it wasn't his place to do that, and he regretted it after playing. LeBron James opened up a school for kids. LeBron James has never been in trouble. There was never any gambling. There was never any crazy issues that Jordan had. All of those things matter. So when you want to talk about numbers, LeBron got all the numbers. LeBron is going to finish in the top 10 points, assists, rebounds. What are we talking about here?
What we talking about here?
What are we talking about here?
We got to get Bron on the couch.
Are you kidding me?
We got to get him on the couch.
Are you kidding me?
Pull up one time, Bron.
So it's like, for me, it's like, all right, cool. Like, anybody that's a Jordan fan, that's fine. I'm not going to dispute you if you want to say that he's the GOAT, right? But for me, I'm a Kobe fan. That's my guy.
That was my next question.
And for me to say that LeBron is the GOAT means more. Because as great as Kobe was, Kobe didn't dominate his era. Kobe was a part of a lot of other guys that were there. Kobe was the head, but what LeBron has done is the same thing Jordan has done in different aspects. Jordan took the game to another level. Jordan to the max, right? That mattered. LeBron took basketball to another stratosphere, bro. So if you don't want to call him the greatest, he's on a very, very short list of Mount Rushmores for me. Like, for me, my Mount Rushmore, LeBron, Jordan, Magic, Kobe, and Kareem.
All Lakers.
Not Jordan. Jordan's not a Laker.
Oh, that's better.
You know, so it's, for me, it's like, but I wanted to talk about this part of it, is that the icy relationship that LeBron and Kareem have is very, very uncomfortable for me. Because we're talking about two of the greatest players to ever bounce a basketball. And Kareem, over the years, has needled LeBron James, has been very critical, criticized his social views and certain things about him, like how he performs on the court. And it's just like, for me, it felt like an OG not really taking the young dude under his wing and saying, listen, like, you the guy. You know what I mean? Like, I appreciate everything that you've done for the game, and if there's anybody that I would want to pass me, it'd be you. Right? Because you've done everything the right way. You haven't really done anything in regards to crazy in your career. You've tried to do it the right way, and I respect that. I don't get that from Kareem. And the last time, you know, we had any reports about the relationship, there is none. Like, LeBron James, he was asked a question like, does he have any contact or any type of really? He was just like, nothing. Zero.
Yeah, I've seen that.
So it's like, you know, for the OG, it's like, if this was Kobe, if this was somebody else, if this was Jordan, would we actually have Kareem behaving that way? I just don't understand why he has that type of energy for LeBron. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I don't know. You know, I definitely see a lot of the OGs and the younger G's, like, you know what I'm saying? Show love and conversate and the respect, the salute. So I'm not sure where that derived from. You know what I'm saying? I think, you know, as you were talking about it, I'm thinking maybe Kareem, maybe seeing his numbers and closer to his numbers, he kind of just started.
It might be a little jealousy
from even earlier. He probably calculating the years. All right, you know what I'm saying? He's like, yo, Bron got a couple more years left, but he's getting closer this year.
Like he's trying to hold on to it or something like.
You seen Belly. I don't like that. I don't like that shit.
Like I think that's what it is. I think he just feels. It's like it's finally over. You know what I'm saying?
He probably felt the league was his league. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm number one. Yeah. That's it. And he started to look. Oh, now hold on, a couple years left. No, he can catch up.
Right.
No, I don't like Bron like that.
So yeah, dang, he's still playing. Like
what's up, man?
I thought, hey, fuck a Bron, cuz.
I thought he would have retired by now.
Yeah, outside of that, like, you know, everything you said about Bron or his accolades, like, he's pretty positive dude. Like, you know, you don't see him arguing with the players. You know, it's not like that. So he don't give that vibe off. So there's nothing else really to go off of.
Right.
You know,
I for me, like, I want him to be better. Like, as an OG, as an ambassador to the game, as one of the true pioneers and legends in the game, you got to put your hands around. Now, obviously, when LeBron passes the record, right, you're gonna hear it. He's gonna have a statement, but he needs to start repairing this relationship now.
Yeah.
Because for LeBron to be a Laker, for LeBron to surpass that record as a Laker, and he probably might do it at home, right? You can't have this type of icy relationship because
and you can't not be there either.
Yeah, because look, when you talk about the pantheons in Laker history, Magic loves LeBron. Before Kobe passed, that was his man. Right. You know what I'm saying? So for you to be one of the biggest pillars in Laker history, to not have some type of connection and bond with LeBron, it's not cool.
It's nonsense.
You know what I'm saying? So
he gonna look foolish, like I said.
He looks foolish now.
He has to be there for that game when he passes the record.
Yeah.
And if he's not there, people are gonna look for him. Like,
right.
What's Kareem at? Yo, you know, look
right.
like this, that, passing the torch. Like, you know, when Steph passed Ray and Reggie. You know what I'm saying? Like, they were there, proud, saluted, bowing down. Like, that's it, bro. You know, like,
he need to get his old ass off the couch and be able to shake LeBron's hand.
That's it.
That's what I want to see.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? I don't care about nothing else. Like, be a man and I don't need to hear about all this little shots that you sending LeBron way. It don't make no sense.
He's too old for that too.
Yeah, he too old for that, man. You too old to be sending shots.
Like,
sit your old ass down and go watch basketball or go
definitely gotta pass the torch.
Go play some Parcheesi or something, man.
That's a fact.
What the fuck you want to do, man? But just chill out. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Your record can't stand for the records are meant to be broken.
Facts.
That's what they're there for. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. But you know, I would nominate him for the Dummy of the Week, but there's somebody else that got it.
Somebody else?
Yeah. We're gonna talk a little bit about that after the break.
Let's do it.
Welcome back, y'all. I'm already laughing. So we're at the last segment of the show, the greatest segment on the planet, Dummy of the Week.
Dummy, yeah.
So I always go around and ask everybody in the room who they think the Dummy of the Week is. Nicole, who you got?
Say Brady's wife.
Oh, I like that one. I like that one. See, Nicole is on to something here. She over here want to be mad at Tom Brady playing another season and want to divorce the man. Come on now, let the man play.
Let him bring that bag home.
Yeah, suppose you got more money than him. Don't mean he can't bring his own bag. Come on, man. It might be pennies, but come on, let the man play. Chloe, who you got?
Calista Flockhart.
Why is Calista Flockhart the Dummy of the Week?
Nah, I just never liked her.
She did have a funny face.
Yeah,
though.
it was her face.
Yeah,
all her face.
Just like
the cheekbones and the nose combination never worked.
Yeah, I'm with you. You know,
it's this week. It's her shine.
Yeah. All right. You know, this is the first time I actually agree with you because when you said Sigourney Weaver a couple of weeks ago, I didn't appreciate that. Yeah, I told you. I remember that scene in the Aliens when she came out of the elevator.
Bro, I mean,
the aliens there, she said, "Get away from her."
She did no wrong in Ghostbusters.
Like, it was great.
She was good.
Yeah, it was great.
It's just Calista Flockhart.
Never. Calista Flockhart. Okay, I got you. Jimmy, who you got?
I have to go with Antonio Brown.
Antonio Brown. It's a good one. What was it for the Dubai stuff? Yeah. Oh yes, I heard about that. Like he's getting sued for selling some fake watches. Yo, he's wild. No. He's wild. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's a good one. That's a good one. G, who you got?
I mean, being that I know who you got already for the dummy in the week. I'm trying to think who I got dummy in the week. I'm gonna go with Draymond, man. I think he
Draymond Green does deserve he does deserve dummy of the week. However, I would say if I was gonna give anybody the dummy of the week, it would be Jordan Poole because he don't know how to fight. But because you ain't gonna hit me like that. You're gonna hit me like that without me having to come after you. You know what I'm saying?
I don't do it.
I'd push away Steph Curry and his wife. Make sure I could get Steve Kerr out of the way. I'm fighting.
That's
right?
A fact. That's a fact.
However, it's none of these people. Right? It's none of these people. However, Jimmy had a good one. Jimmy had a good one. Nicole did have a good one. I think Giselle Bundchen, she may be on my list in a couple of weeks. maybe I have her on the show in a couple of weeks. But I have a good one. It's a real good one. May I have the drum roll, please? And the winner for Dummy of the Week, Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler is my Dummy of the Week. You want to know why Jimmy Butler is my Dummy of the Week? Here's the thing, right? A couple months back, saw a picture on Instagram. Jimmy Butler, who used to have this kind of afro, unpicked thing. This was his thing, right? This was his thing, right?
I'm with you. Oh,
I'm like, all right, cool. So all of a sudden, Jimmy Butler got full dreads down his back, right? So I'm like, all right.
You got the Lil Wayne.
How is this possible? So we then see a video of him getting the braids done, getting the dreads put in. And I'm like, okay, so he on that sorcery shit. He on that same weave thing that the women are on. Okay, cool. If that's your thing, that's your thing. But I'm like, I find that offensive. I do. I find it offensive, right? So the whole off season, this is what he got. Pulled up the training camp, had the same wig on, right? He's answering questions and the reporters are laughing because they're like, yo, you just don't even care. You just got this wig on, right? Well, turn of events, right? He pulls up to the first preseason game, ball is a joke. He had no hair, nothing. He had a cap on, no braids, no dreads. So this is what we doing. This is what we doing. We just behaving like women now.
I've never seen.
Well, you could be able to just have a certain hairstyle, and then the next day that's what we doing.
I've never seen that before.
I'm not letting that pass. I'm not letting that slide. I'm not letting that slide, son.
He went Jordan.
Yo, he went Jordan, son. Full Jordan.
I've never seen this.
He went from
Jordan.
He went from Lil Wayne to Jordan.
He went from Jordan to Lil Wayne back to Jordan in like 3 weeks.
Like, what we doing?
Obnoxious. That's crazy.
And you think that people not? But see, Jimmy, he don't care. He don't care. I understand he don't care, but I care.
He has to care. He has to care.
Right? I care.
He has to care.
That's what keeping it real goes wrong.
Nah, for real. Because at the end of the day, nobody in my circle is allowed to do that. Claude, I'm telling you right now. Like, you do that, we're going to have problems.
Nah, straight up. I'll fight myself.
Don't, listen, when it goes, it goes. Hey, all right? That's all I'm going to tell you.
I put a picture
Monty Williams, bro. If you don't go Monty Williams, it's on
Facts.
site. That's it.
Facts.
Yo, I ain't going to lie. I put a picture on my Instagram page a few months ago. I did an app thing, but I put the long dress on. People like, oh, you look nice.
So let it stay there. Let it stay there.
I might bring it back like Jimmy, man.
You can do the app.
And then cut it off again.
You can do the app. No. I don't want to see that stuff in real life. Don't do that.
It's a new thing.
Nah. Who made that cool? Who made that cool, son?
He not cool, man.
No, bro, I've seen the pictures or the videos on Instagram somewhere. Dude's in a chair, right? And his hairline is like way back here, and right? What they do is they use the glue, and they have like a whole headpiece.
And
they put it on, and his shit look better than mine. I'm like, yo, come on now.
That's cheats.
And it's only like $100.
They hit him with the "I'm from New York." New York. Jadakiss shit was shot.
Jimmy Butler just he just changed the game and he didn't change it for the better. He didn't change it for the better. Because now men go look at him like, all right, cool. Well, Jimmy Butler can do it. I can do it. Nah, you can't do that. I'm gonna ask the women around the room. Y'all gonna respect that if you meet a man and
Right
y'all go on a
away.
date, right? Nicole, you go on a date with a man and he got a bald head, right? The next time y'all go out and you go into the movies, he got long Fabio hair. What you think about that?
Down to his shoulders.
Yeah, you got to curb it. You got to curb that.
That's a bar.
Yeah, you got to curb that,
man.
Huh? You would accept that?
Oh, we got a full yes, and we got a I don't know.
Listen, at the end of the day, I don't know what that person's condition.
No, come on, you taking an extra. You taking an extra. We just
gonna-
talking about it on
Jada.
That person's condition is if he wants to rock a piece, let him rock a piece.
No, I'm all right. I'm out of here. I'm out of here.
Unplug everything.
I'm out of
Turn
here.
the sign off.
I'm out of here. I am out of here. I'm not
signing off as a bar.
Yo, I am not co-signing that. I'm not co-signing that. As a man, I'm not co-signing that. If my hair ain't there, my hair ain't there. You know what I'm saying? We just gonna give it up and get the baldy.
Yo.
So Jimmy Butler.
I will say this though.
Yeah, go ahead.
If you're gonna do that, Jimmy, if you're gonna do that, you gotta gradually.
Right.
Make it make sense.
Go through the steps.
Yeah. Don't
Bro, have some respect for the game,
Yeah.
bro.
If you're gonna add some mint, add a little bit here this
Right.
week, and next week add a little
Have
bit
like
next week.
have like the twist.
Yeah,
have like the
yeah,
twist,
yeah.
and then the twist get a little longer.
Don't go full.
Yeah, you can.
Don't go from Caesar to the hold up.
Like,
I'm
yo.
right here, cuz. Like,
And
what?
he knew, you know what's crazy about it is that he knew he was foul. He knew he was foul. He laughing and nah, you can't do that.
Who co-signed that? Like,
That's what I'm saying. Who co-signed that?
Yo,
which one of his mans is like? All right.
His mans, bro.
His man.
Who co-signed that?
I don't. His mans.
He's not his man's.
His man.
Nah. No, you put your hand down. I don't want to hear from you no more. I don't want to hear from you no more. Talking about, I don't know what type of situation he got. He ball. That's it.
Cuz ball.
That's
Jordan,
it.
That's Jordan's son.
That's
you
it.
gotta do right.
Men don't have a choice. It's either you ball and you go get Rogaine or go get the hair plugs, but you're not putting on a wig.
Whatever
we not
Homer
doing
Simpson
that.
had that one episode.
Yeah,
where he
we're not
was lit.
doing that.
Like,
You
he
get the
was
comb over. You can do the Donald Trump. You can do that if you got that. But you ain't putting on no wig. We're not doing that. We're not doing that as men. We're not doing that. So Jimmy Butler, you may be a great NBA player. You may have gone to the NBA Finals and got very close to winning a championship. But you're not a winner. You're not gonna be a winner in Gross in this wig. But you're a winner for Dummy of the Week. That's all for the show. I feel like G Money. I appreciate you for coming through, man. This was fun.
Man. Thanks for having me.
You know what I mean? I appreciate the fact that you a superstar and you graced the presence of the studio. You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to be a superstar.
Man. Yeah, you fit me into your schedule. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, you the homie, man. You know, it's always love.
Nah, of course. Nicole, Silent Assassin, you had some good points today. I appreciate that. You know, that Giselle Bunsen thing, that's a good one. Claw, aka Kyrie Irving, that's what I call him. He shows up when he wants to.
Oh, man.
You know what I mean?
I got hours, bro.
Yeah. You got about 2 hours left.
That's it.
Got 2 hours left before HR. Before HR call you. We gonna have a problem. Jimmy, the super intern, I appreciate you.
Jim Stone.
Until next week, stay safe, stay cool. Peace. You can catch me on Instagram and Twitter at All Even Podcast. Listen to the show on Podbeam, Amazon Music, Spotify, and wherever you find your podcasts available. And check out my YouTube channel, All Even Podcast. And don't forget to like, share, and hit that subscribe button.
My son is the champ, so get over it.